Yeah, you should go that way. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
So today has been an interesting day.
Daniel, what happened?
What happened? No need to...
Are you shy? Hey Eric, what happened?
What did Daniel do? Neither of you guys are gonna say it. Neither of you guys really. All right. Well, then
So
I'll
hang
say
on.
it.
Let's get to that in just a second. Let's get to where we're leading up to that point. Since they're not gonna say it, let's.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
So today is a busy day.
Yes. Very, very busy day. We have a list about freaking 10 miles long of stuff that we have to get done. Like, really have to get done.
Right. Because it's getting cold, guys. And it's only getting colder from here on out.
And laundry was like number one, on like my list that I had to do.
Okay, let's reframe that. It's about 100 on the list, but it worked its way up to 1 when we ran out of clean clothes to wear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was number 1 on my list because I had no clean clothes left.
It's been something we've been putting off for a while. You can see the trash bags back there in the back and the laundry basket behind me. I didn't even do, well, actually, I dropped Amber off at the laundromat this morning with a lot of laundry. A lot of laundry.
And my two boys here.
Yeah, and Willow. Lily was with us, but I took her home, and now I'm glad I did. Anyway, then I had to go grocery shopping to get stuff for dinner because I'm cooking dinner for everybody at church tonight. So I felt super rushed all day. Wiley's at home with Michael working on the house and trying to get things done. And, there's just a lot of things that we have to do before it gets super, super cold, y'all. And it's really hot in here. And we can't drive
So
with
we were trying to, make things easier by me staying at the laundromat and doing the laundry while Jen does this running around that had to be done.
Yeah, I had to go to Walmart and grocery shop, and then I had to go home and start making dessert for tonight, and then I had to take Emily to work, and then I had to come back and pick up Amber and the boys. And we would have been home already had Daniel
not had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. So Daniel and Eric went over to Sonic, which is right next to the laundromat, so it's no big deal. It's like,
I can see them, walk over there and go to the bathroom and come back.
Right.
Well, it was taking a couple minutes, and usually they're pretty quick in the bathroom, usually they don't dilly-dally and take their time doing anything.
Speaking of going to the bathroom, it sounds like Willow might be leaving you a present right now. Guys, you just have to laugh through these things, because if you don't, you're gonna be bald.
So Jen showed up just in time, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna walk over and see what's taking the boys so long.
Yeah, because I was like, hey, where are they? I thought they were playing at the playground, and no.
So I go over there, and Eric's standing on the outside of the bathroom door, and I could hear a muffled Daniel saying something, and I was like, come on, hurry it up. Well, turns out he couldn't unlock the door.
Now, he could lock it.
Yeah, he locked it, but could not unlock it. So I go and I get the store manager, and I tell them that my kid had locked himself in the bathroom. So she comes back with a whole bunch of keys. She had no idea what key was for what, okay? And so she tries every single key and then goes and gets more keys. Comes back and tries all those keys.
100 keys later, still can't unlock the door.
So then she goes and gets a hammer and a flathead screwdriver. So we start pounding away at the lock, get it to where the lock is kind of loose on there.
Meanwhile, she's telling Amber that they've been having problems with this lock for months.
Yeah, and that numerous people, including herself, have been locked in this bathroom.
This ain't the first time, y'all.
So then I get the bright idea. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna look at the other lock and see what it looks like. Well, it's not like your normal deadbolt that goes straight in. No, it pops up with a hook on the end that goes into the door, or, you know, the other side of the door frames to hold it really securely locked. So after trying to pry the door open and bust the lock off of there, she finally was like, okay, I'm gonna call the fire department. Well, so she gets online and looks at the fire department number online, and the only number that they have for the fire department online is the human resource office.
Oh gosh.
So,
In case you want a job with the fire department, you're good. But if you need to call them, your house is on fire.
right, your best bet, just call 911.
Yeah.
So that's what she ended up doing. So about 5 minutes later, the cop shows up. And
Which I think might go to our church, actually.
and first he tries to just kick the door in.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Daniel's in there, like, joking around.
You know, yeah, he was.
Were you
He's in
scared,
there.
Daniel?
No.
He's not a normal kid. In a good way.
So if anybody's seen SpongeBob, they know the character Squidward. And so Daniel is locked inside the bathroom, sitting there trying to sound like Squidward, going, oh no!
Oh no! He wasn't scared at all, guys.
But anyways, finally the cops, like, they grab that big old heavy metal thing that they use to break
battering
down doors.
ram.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, they tried to kick the door because it was glass. So they tried to.
Good thing it was what's that glass?
Safety glass?
Safety glass. So when it breaks, it's not like glass going everywhere. It completely like shatters.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at least it was like safety glass and not like glass.
Of course, it was like had a dark film on it, so you can't see through it because it was for a bathroom, but it was a glass door.
Yeah.
And so they tried kicking it a few times. They're like, is it okay? If they're trying with the screwdriver for a second, and they're like, is it okay if we break it? And she's like, yeah, sure. She said she tried to have it replaced a couple months ago, but then the lock started working again or something. Well, now Sonic's gonna have to replace the entire door because it doesn't have glass.
Yep.
So
It's broken now.
it's broken now. And then he kicked it a couple times and that wasn't working.
Yeah.
So they went and got the battering ram and hit it once or twice, and it was toast.
Yeah, and it came apart, and they were able to get Daniel out.
They're like, buddy, go hide behind the toilet.
Right? They're like, go hide in the far corner behind the toilet.
Yeah, get away from the door. And then, sorry guys, my arm's getting tired holding the phone. So it's getting kind of like wobbly-ish. If I rest it on the side of the car, it's gonna be all bumpy because the roads here aren't smooth.
Right.
Anywho, yeah, were you scared? Were you scared?
Daniel, were you scared?
No. What'd you think when they busted the door? What'd you think? It's funny because when we're like, hey, y'all be quiet because we're gonna record a video, they're like,
Right, they usually
the
just...
first time you're like, hey, you're on camera, what do you think? He's like, acts like he can't talk.
Right, he is finally at a loss for words.
Yeah.
Never thought that was gonna happen.
Anyway, he had told us when we asked him before we turned on the camera that he thought it was pretty cool seeing that glass break.
Right? He's like, Mom, some glass came out.
Most kids would have been in there terrified. Mommy, please don't leave me. Mommy, I'm so scared. Daniel's in there pretending to be Squidward.
Right? If he would have only had a clarinet.
Yeah, right? You gonna eat another orange? You ate that whole dang bag already, golly. You ain't gonna get sick? You got plenty of vitamin C, huh?
But at least he had a good, sense of humor about it, and
Yeah.
we got him out.
Safe and sound.
Took a little while, but we got him.
So if you go to the Sonic in Boonville and you have to go to the bathroom, You probably already ought to have a buddy there
Yeah.
to just hold the door shut. Don't lock it, or you might get
stand
stuck.
guard on the outside of the door for you.
You might have to get rescued by 911.
Yeah.
So thank you, Boonville Police, for freeing Daniel.
Yes. Release the Daniel.
Yeah, I want to make some like toilet dungeon jokes, but I don't have any.
Right, yeah, I can't think of any off the top of my head there.
Yeah, it's too crazy of a day today. So now here we are.
Finally pulling in the driveway.
Finally, yeah.
I think I started doing laundry at like, what was it, 11 o'clock?
Yeah. Yep, 11 o'clock. And then, yeah, so.
But now we're finally about to be home.
4 hours later.
Unload the laundry and hopefully nobody gets locked in a vehicle or anything.
Fingers crossed, guys.
Good thing I have spare keys at home if they do somehow lock themselves inside the truck.
Right. Luckily, they know how to use the locks, so.
Right, and that's the thing. He knows how to use the lock, but the lock was literally just spinning and spinning and spinning. And then it was funny, after they busted the door open, you hear the cop, I guess he had tried the lock. He's like, hey, it's working now. So the lock works now. That's good.
I think they should have given him a free ice cream or something.
I think they should have too.
Because that was crap.
Right? Slushy, ice cream, something.
Yeah.
An
Right.
order of fries.
Yeah, something. For the inconvenience of getting stuck.
Right? Being locked in a dirty public bathroom.
Yeah. It's extra dirty now.
Yeah,
They
it is.
got a bunch of glass to clean up.
Right? They've got a mess to clean.
Anyway, so yeah, that's been our day. Now I gotta go home. When I get home, we gotta unload laundry. I am not sorting through it today because I have about an hour before I have to leave to go to the church to cook dinner. And I still have to finish making desserts and the salad and, you know, other prep stuff so that when I get there I can just like whip it up real quick because dinner's at 6. Yeah.
Busy day. Now I've got to try to unwind from the excitement and get my mind back on building stuff. I'm not putting any locks on my bathrooms.
Yeah. You get locked in the bathroom at home, you're staying there.
Right? You can
We'll
just
slide
do
you
it.
some like
I'll-
fruit snacks under the door or something.
I'll build another bathroom if I have to before I,
Yeah.
Good, I want to keep track.
We're just joking, guys.
Right.
Don't get your
Right.
don't you get your shorts all in a wad.
I can't afford to build another bathroom.
Right?
Of
Yeah.
course I'd have to get him out of it.
We gotta finish your walls first
I know.
before we start going doing frivolous things like that. Oh, anywho, yeah. So that's that, guys. We're home now.
Yeah.
No,
So we're gonna get off here,
Right.
and we will see you guys on the next video.
Right.
Jen, we're
Love y'all.
guys.
Bye.
no.